Hi, Debbie Danu here, and today I want to talk to you a bit about what is an essential oil. We're also going to talk about the different grades of essential oils and some of the ways that we can use them. So first, let's start talking about what is an essential oil. Now, it gets that name not because those oils are essential to me or to my friends. That's not it. The term essential implies that that oil that comes from a particular parts of a plant is necessary. It's essential to that plant for its health or for its protection. So like for example, when we talk about peppermint, many of you probably love the smell of peppermint. Maybe you've taken peppermint leaves and crushed them up and put them in food or used them as a garnish. Just rubbing the leaves has a wonderful aroma that's released. Well, the peppermint plant on its leaves, it has these little microscopic sacs of peppermint oil. And the plant uses that as protection from insects and critters that might try to eat it. So it's a natural insect repellent, which is wonderful. So the plant uses these oils to help protect, or in some cases, to help heal it. Well, we can take these wonderful oils from different parts of plants and use them for our own health. And researchers have been studying, actually essential oils have been used for thousands of years, but especially in probably the last 10 to 30 years, especially the last 10, we see quite a bit of research about the chemical properties of those essential oils and then see what therapeutic benefits, how that relates to the body. Okay, so I mentioned peppermint. It's great for relaxing an irritated stomach, for easing nausea. It also has been shown in research to help with alertness and to help with focus. So a lot of teachers will diffuse peppermint in a classroom. I like to use it when I drive, especially if I'm driving after dark or if I'm a bit tired, to keep me awake and alert, but also calm on the other hand. So essential oil, that's what it is. It's an oil that's part of a plant and that can come from its flower, from its stems, from its bark, from its leaf, or any part of the plant. And it has these wonderful chemical properties that we can use for our own health. All right. Now, let's look at the different grades of essential oils, because I would like to say that every time you see a bottle that says pure, 100% pure essential oil, that is factual, and unfortunately it's not. There are actually 3 grades of essential oils known to researchers, to folks out who promote them. The 3 types are synthetic, food grade, or therapeutic. And so an essential oil is considered to be synthetic when predominantly it is used for the sense of smell. So it's something that smells pretty. It has absolutely no chemical components, chemical beneficial components to it because it's synthetic. It's made in a lab to mimic the smell of that oil. Now, you might say, well, that doesn't sound so bad. I like the smell of the oils. But oftentimes, since these are synthetic compounds, they can have toxic side effects, particularly in large quantities. And oftentimes, whenever we hear of stories or articles where maybe a child or a pet had an adverse reaction to essential oils, commonly it is, or most commonly, it is because they were exposed to synthetic oils in candles and different products like that. And the way I look at it is if I'm going to use something for the sense of smell, I want it to be helpful for me and beneficial for me. So I try and stay away from synthetic oils, but typically those, when you look on the bottle of your essential oil and you're reading the facts of how to use it, yes, read your labels. Don't just assume that everything at the store is for your benefit and for your good. But when you read the labels, those synthetic oils oftentimes will say that they are for aromatic use only and are not safe for either topical or internal use. That should, red lights and flashes should go off. That is a synthetic essential oil. Okay. Our second type of essential oil is food grade. And with food grade essential oils, they are also made and manufactured, and they can be used in small quantities internally. And so maybe you have a baker that likes to make lavender cupcakes. Well, that's not real lavender crushed up in there. They might put some of that in, but generally that again is a synthetic product that is considered to be safe in small quantities taken internally. No therapeutic benefits there at all. It just gives the smell and the taste of that essential oil. Well, lastly, we've got therapeutic grade. And again, I would love to say that every bottle sold out there in the store is going to be therapeutic grade, but unfortunately, they can lie on their packaging. The FDA does not regulate essential oils. So anybody can say on their label, they can say that this is 100% pure, that it's gluten-free and it's organic and it's all these wonderful things. But the fact is that that does not have to be true. If there's any essential oil in it, they can say it's 100% pure. Well, how do you dive through all of this? The therapeutic grade oils are pure. And some of the things that you will see with a therapeutic grade oil is that you can do some research and go to the source. Where did they get that oil from? Well, it came from an actual peppermint plant. And we've got this research to show that this is what's contained in the sample. So one of the wonderful benefits of doTERRA is doTERRA sells therapeutic grade essential oils. And they've taken that therapeutic grading system to kind of the next level. And they have a standard called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. It's too close, but it says here on my bottle CPTG. Let's see, maybe in the distance, it's right here. Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. What that means is not only is this oil from in this case, lavender, from the lavender plant. They're certifying that that's true, that it's therapeutic grade. But they're proving it by doing extensive research to show that there is no adulteration, no contamination, nothing in this sample that's not supposed to be there. And one of the ways that you know that you've got a therapeutic grade oil is that they will put a batch number. Now, you may not be able to read this little small print, but you can see that there's some yellow writing on the bottom of my bottle. All of our essential oils are tested at the point of distilling. They are tested when they come back to the United States by doTERRA, but we also send all of our samples to third-party labs to test for us, to people that they don't work for doTERRA, to be able to show that this is actually a pure therapeutic grade oil, that all the chemical components that we look for in lavender, is that present? And if it is not, doTERRA will not bring it to market. But there's another wonderful thing that's great about this lot number. One of our third-party testers maintains these lot numbers, maintains reports. So you can take any bottle of doTERRA oil and you can go to this website, and I'll put it up in the comments, called sourcetoyou.com. And put that lot number in here, and you will get a report of all the chemical components within that oil, and you'll look for this wonderful conclusion that says that it's 100% pure with no adulteration, no contamination. Nothing has been changed. It's the real deal. Okay? So doTERRA has some wonderful standards that guarantee that every bottle that they bring to us is pure and that we are going to get reproducible results bottle after bottle after bottle. So that's a bit about how the oils are graded. Now, in our next video, I'm going to talk a bit about the 3 ways that you can use essential oils. So tune in for that.